We be real egotistical.
Them Philly fans, period. You can go any sport in Philly.
So we want to jump right on into the NFL.
Yeah,
we'll start with the Kansas City game because that was a great game.
That was a great game.
Yeah,
that was
I
a great
watched
game.
that.
I watched it too.
A toe.
A toe.
A
Yeah.
toe.
And that boy going to be good. Likely
Likely
going to be a stud. He's a stud.
On top of that, you know, it's just you can see how the Ravens can do this shit because they really didn't even feature
that was my problem. That was my problem. You ain't get the boy the ball enough.
He ain't get the ball that much.
You gave the boy the ball 12 times. Like, what is this
Munson,
about?
the offensive coordinator, you're gonna have to get that man that ball at least 20, 25 times.
Yeah, he deserves
He could have wore down them Chiefs. They still had a chance to win. I mean, Zay Flowers, he came
because it opens up more for Lamar.
Yeah, Zay Flowers, he came across the middle of the back of the end zone. He's supposed to squat down in that soft zone and got that touchdown. And he kept drifting. So that's when Lamar threw the ball and he missed him. Lamar missed. Outside of that, he missed some throws. He missed two throws. And that one, it was just by a toe.
But I believe if you run Henry a little bit more,
they win the game.
Lamar, it opens up more for Lamar.
I mean, Lamar, exactly, because again, a lot of them play calls that was happening, it seemed like the routes was taking too long to develop.
Let's go ahead and get to the Chiefs.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Let's talk about the Chiefs. How that?
Who?
The Chiefs, the team who beat the Ravens.
They lucked out on that shit.
You know,
the Chiefs are the Chiefs.
I mean, they at home, so when things bounce that way, you gotta.
The Chiefs are the Chiefs.
You can't. It's like Mahomes is like that nigga.
And look for them to lose about 4 games this year.
But let me say this: Mahomes is like a nigga.
He is.
You can't get that inch. He gonna take a yard.
Not like he is.
He gonna take 10 yards on you. You give him an inch, he gonna take 10 yards on your ass. So you gotta treat Mahomes like a straight up nigga. When you got your foot on his neck, keep it on that neck.
Foot on next season.
This is my question.
Yes.
Will Baltimore be able to beat Kansas City in the playoffs?
Yeah,
I believe so.
You think they showed enough that they
should have beat him?
They should have beat him the other night.
Lively's foot.
Likely
it was
foot.
just size small.
Right.
He came out of nowhere.
If he had a size 12,
he
would have got that bitch in. If he had a size 12, he would have got that toe in.
That's crazy.
I see Baltimore being on the
Pacheco's
final
nice too.
Yeah, he always been nice.
That boy, he run like he mad. Pacheco run like he mad.
Let's get on them dirty birds.
First of all,
you shouldn't be happy about the win.
You shouldn't be happy about that win. But y'all win. A win is a win. Y'all want to know.
Hold on.
Your boy threw 2 interceptions.
First of all,
and a fumble loss. So
the field was trash. Can we agree the field was trash? The field was awful.
Okay.
Second of all,
the team.
first game of the season.
Oh, okay.
He threw the first pick, fumbled the second ball, Cam Jurgens' fault. But after that, this offense going to be something. This offense going to be high powered.
Saquon saved y'all.
Why you think we gave him that money?
Hey,
that's why y'all should have gave a running back some money. But it's cool though.
We got our own people.
You got Zeke. That's right. Zeke going to be running touchdowns for y'all this year.
I mean, we got Cook now. We got Delvin Cook too.
Oh, Zeke and Cook. Yeah, both of them are going to be running touchdowns.
Hey, don't try to stun on them. They still
and neither one of them are started.
He only 29, bro.
Who's the starter?
It's Rico Dowd. So it's not neither one.
But yeah, the Eagles. I thought
y'all lucked up.
Our defense looked a little bit better.
Y'all lucked up.
The biggest takeaway from the game: Jordan Love out.
He's
3 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, he got a sprained knee.
Yeah, that was the biggest takeaway from the game.
Yeah, but y'all lucked up.
Call it what you want.
Yeah, you right. That's why I wouldn't be bragging about that shit.
That's why tomorrow when y'all play, y'all got the toughest game tomorrow.
Hey, that's no word. Just watch
y'all
us.
playing?
They got the Browns.
At the Browns.
Oh,
watch us.
And the reason I say it's the toughest is because I always talk about Dak. Dak got a lot of.
We talking about Deshaun Watson. Though.
I was going to say he got the most pressure on his back.
Remember the last.
He's with Cleveland.
And see, the thing we y'all not understanding is right. The last time Dak had his back against the wall when he was playing for that contract, what'd he do? See, this is why I say Jerry needs to sit his ass down because you're gonna force Dak. Now this was Dak gonna do this year. Book it.
Yeah.
And this is why he gonna get that $60 million. He gonna be the highest paid contract because all he has to do is get to the NFC Championship.
That's all.
That's it.
He been trying to get there for 8 years. He ain't got there yet. He gonna get there this year.
Get there this year.
Okay.
Because number one, we got different. Well, he's not different, but he's different, but he's old. Mike Zimmer. So whereas last year we was getting gashed because the ball down our throat because Bell, he's actually a safety, a hybrid linebacker. We got him as a middle linebacker, number 14. That nigga only weighed like 215. He wet in the ass. So if you got a big ass offensive lineman that's 3+, all you gotta do is just stand in front of him.
So
that's it.
If Dak doesn't make it to the NFC Championship, you're saying he's not going to get his $60 million?
He's still gonna get it.
Okay, because I was hearing you say like it's not like there's a bunch of quarterbacks to go get.
The problem is though he's gonna be the highest paid.
Who's y'all back up? Trey Lance.
No,
sure don't want him.
No. Trey is not. He's not second. He's third. We got Cooper Rush is our second string quarterback. Well, he did good when Dak was hurt.
He did. I remember. I think he beat us. I think he beat us. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, we whooped y'all ass with him. Right.
Been to a Super Bowl recently. Okay.
I know tomorrow my squad, the Commanders, got Tampa Bay and Tampa Bay. No, we're winning.
That's good. I'm going to watch because I want to see Jaden. Jaden going to be he going to be must see.
Listen, I drafted him on my fantasy
him
because
and Caleb going to be
he's going to be like another Lamar Jackson.
Him and Caleb must see TV. Does Russell Wilson finish the season starting for the Steelers?
We don't know. They play tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. Take a guess. Does he finish the season starting for the Steelers?
I'm not in the class.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, because you have a young quarterback
on his heels.
He's a number 1 draft pick, and with Arthur the offensive coordinator they got there. The offense fits his skill set
better than Russ's.
Exactly. So if Russ do any type of struggling, you're gonna see him.
How many games he get? 3?
I say 4.
4.
And he better go at least
2-2.
That's the worst.
3-1.
3-1 to 2-2. If that nigga go 1-3, they gonna be calling for Justin
off the bench.
Right. So. This is still country. They don't play that shit.
Who the Panthers got tomorrow?
Panthers got the Saints, and they're playing in New Orleans.
Saints win.
Yeah, I see the Saints win.
I see the Saints win. What other good games they got tomorrow?
Tomorrow, it looks like Jacksonville and Miami will square off. That might be good.
I like Miami.
Trevor off that new contract. I kind of like Miami too, though.
Tyreek Hill. He got a new contract.
Tyreek and them down there, though.
Hold on, we're going to get on that. Don't do that. We're going to get on that. Him and Griffin.
Yeah. Okay, another game. I'm going through the 1 o'clock games. It looks like Texans at the Colts.
I like Texans.
Indianapolis.
I like Texans.
I don't know. That's going to be a good game because
I like Texans because Richardson, this is his first year. He got his shoulder injury.
That's what I'm saying. He back.
But Stroud.
He was amazing last year when he played. Stroud is amazing too.
And they added motherfucking what's the name for Buffalo?
Stephon.
Yeah. They already had a nice receiving
and that defense is serious.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So I like Houston.
Okay. Looks like the Patriots are in Cincinnati at the
Cincinnati.
Bengals.
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
But the problem is though, Chase is not playing. He ain't got no contract.
Oh.
He has no contract.
The Patriots are trash though.
Yeah. I mean, they're just just grooming Drake May until he come in probably midway through the year.
No, the Patriots trash.
State Wolfpack, baby.
And then we have the Titans at the Bears in Chicago. I give it to the Titans.
Yeah, I like Titans too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Okay.
Caleb Williams first game. My boy that used to play with the Panthers, the wideout. Yeah, DJ. I'm gonna go with the Bears on this.
Okay, well you can go for that. Cardinals at the Bills in Buffalo.
Bills.
Yeah, Bills.
Marvin Harrison Jr. gonna be playing though, so we're gonna see that.
But I think he probably have like
Josh Allen gonna have something to prove, and they said he the most overrated player. He gonna be out to prove something.
Right.
Okay, and you said you're picking Pittsburgh against Atlanta.
I like Atlanta.
I'm rooting for the black.
Only reason why I
Coach.
say Atlanta because
I'm gonna go to
now
black and gold.
Atlanta got a real quarterback that can use their offensive weapons that they got.
Kirk
B.J. Robinson.
I'm gonna still go with the Steelers.
Okay. All right. 4:00 games. We have Raiders at the Chargers in LA.
Chargers.
Yeah.
And that's Harbaugh first game too. Chargers.
Yeah,
Chargers probably 10 or more.
Okay. Then we have Denver at Seattle. So Broncos at Seahawks in Seattle. Seattle. Okay. And next we have the pussy ass Cowboys.
Them bitch ass.
I'm taking the Browns.
Cowboys.
I'm taking the Browns.
Okay, then we got the 8:00 game is the Rams versus the Lions in Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, I'm kind of pulling for Detroit.
I want to take Detroit.
Detroit. Baby.
Even though Cooper Kupp going to be there.
Detroit.
Oh, wait. I forgot this team at 1:00. We're gonna have the Vikings at the Giants in New York.
Vikings. Man, stop playing.
Vikings.
Okay, and the last one Monday night is going to be the Jets at
San
the 49ers.
Fran. I like the Jets.
I like the Niners.
I like the Jets.
I tell you what.
Yeah,
he better
Aaron
live up
Rodgers
to.
gonna
He
show
better
out.
live up to all these
He's gonna show
hype,
out.
boy.
Yeah, he doing way too much.
This is the reason why I say the Jets gonna win because they got a great defense, just like motherfucking San Fran. Now they got a great. They have a great running back, just like McCaffrey. They got a receiving core, just like the 49ers. Now we coming down quarterback to quarterback. One's a champion. One hasn't won one.
Like they do the Stephen A. list. I'm gonna do my top 3 quarterbacks under the most duress in week 1. My first quarterback, Deshaun Watson, signed that big contract, ain't really came through on it. Number 2 quarterback, Russell. Russell got my boy nipping on the back of his heels. He ain't got really time to play around.
no.
My 3rd quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. He's got a lot of hype on him.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of hype on him. And if the Jets don't make it to the playoffs, it's going to be ugly.
You're right.
So those are my 3 quarterbacks
I
under
agree
the
with
most
that.
duress
I
this
agree with
season.
that. I agree with that.
Cool.
I know.
Okay.